Guys, so I'm here for the Usedbook-a-thon vlog. Considering it's my own readathon, you'd think I would be doing a better job at vlogging, but it's the first day I've started vlogging and it's Tuesday. Over the weekend I was super busy. Like in the summers, for me, since I'm off in the summers as I'm a teacher, the weekends are crazy packed for me, and then during the week I have so much time to read. So over the weekend I did go and see the Hobbs and Shaw movie with my family on Saturday. We hung out at our parents' house on Sunday and went to Olive Garden for our belated birthday lunch, since I picked what I wanted on my birthday for my mom to make, and then my sister got to pick where we went out to eat together as a family. So it was a pretty busy day, and I had a ton of orders for my Etsy shop for my birthday coupon that I had. So thanks to everybody who ordered. It was amazing of you guys. And so it's Tuesday now, but I've finished a book finally. I finished it yesterday. I had like half of it to read. I only read like 150 pages over the weekend, which is super bad for me. I normally read at least a book over the weekend. But The Highwayman by Kerrigan Byrne, historical romance, one of my favorite books of the year. Oh my gosh, this book was so good. Lacey from Book Lovers for Life, I'll link her channel down below. She loves this book and she loves this author, and I recently got an arc of the author's new book, so I decided I needed to read this. I got it from Thrift Books, and it's gonna count for first in a series, takes place in another country. Damage, it's got a cracked spine, which really bothered me while I was reading it, because like when you're reading a book with a cracked spine, it like, when you read it, you see that there's like extra page, I don't know, it just like makes the book weird. But it takes place in Scotland / England, and it's something else too that a new to you author, counts for a lot. So it's about a girl who fell in love with a boy when they were in an orphanage together, and then he does something for her, and then they never see each other again, but they like had this wedding ceremony. So since then she's gone by Mrs. Mackenzie because she still considers herself married to him. It's been 17 years, and she is pretty much kidnapped by this highwayman because he knew her old love. And so that's where the story goes. There is a marriage of convenience in here, and our hero is very damaged. He's physically scarred. He has like a scar across his face, and like his eye is like a weird color because he was in prison with her like old love, whatever, and so things weren't as good back then in prisons, and so yeah, he's scarred. Definitely affects him now. He reminded me a lot of Zadis from Black Dagger Brotherhood, which I absolutely loved. Reminded me of Beauty and the Beast too. It was just so good. I couldn't put it down. I wanted to cry at the end. It was just amazing. 5 out of 5 stars. One of my all-time favorite historical romances. Romances in general, really, really good. I cannot wait to read more from this author, and I'm very happy I read this as my first book. I'm probably gonna go downhill from here because nothing can beat this. It was so good. You all have to read it. So right now I am 50 pages into A Kiss at Midnight by Eloisa James. Is downstairs, so I don't feel like going and getting it. I am buddy reading that with Kayla. I think that she is gonna finish it today, so I'm gonna try to finish it today. It's already almost 1. It is exactly 1 o'clock. I went into my classroom this morning and worked from 7:30 to 11, so got a lot of work done in my room, but it's almost time to go back to school, but it's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I have a lot of stuff that I could add to my TBR. I'm enjoying A Kiss at Midnight right now. Like I said, I have 50 pages and I'm going to try to read a lot today since my sister goes to work early now. She changed to 12-hour shifts. Again, she did 12 hours at her old job, and then she transferred units to work at high-risk maternity now, and now she's back to 312s. So she leaves a little earlier for work now, which means more reading time for me when she's gone. But I did get these 2 in the mail yesterday from Thrift Books. I'm trying to collect them for my signing Readers on the River that I'm going to. Carrie and Ryan's going to be there. I don't remember what this is about, but it was very cheap and in like new condition. And then she also has a werewolf series, so I could read this. Oh, it's super short too. It's only 243 pages for this one, so I could add this to my TBR. I also went to Half Price Books this weekend because I had a birthday coupon. My sister and I both got 15% off our purchase, so we went to 2 different locations, used my coupon at one place, hers at the other. I'm a twin, if you didn't know. It was our birthday last week, and so I got these 4. They are all for authors at the signing but one, so that's awesome. I got Defending Morgan by Susan Stoker. I pre-ordered the first 2 in the series, and they just happened to have just the 3rd one there. Super lucky for me, so I got this, so I'm not going to read this yet. But I got Offsides by Sawyer Bennett. She's going to be at the signing, and this one's super short. It's just 158 pages, so I could do this for read a book after 8 p.m. if I wanted to. And then I got something by Elizabeth Naughton. I've never heard of her before, and I've never heard of this book, but my sister had picked up one of her paranormal books, and so I was looking to see what other books they had by her there, and it was this one, and it said, for fans of Indiana Jones and Romancing the Stone. I don't know about you, but I grew up on 80s movies, and Romancing the Stone, I don't know if that's 80s or early 90s, but Romancing the Stone is one of the best romances ever. Michael Douglas. Sister, who's the female in Romancing the Stone? Yes, thank you. And Kathleen Turner's in it, and it's just like one of the best movies ever, and so I'm super excited. The female in this is an archaeologist, and I'm pretty sure there's like some suspense gonna be going on, so I'm very excited for this. So this is definitely gonna be moved up on my TBR. And I also just bought Shameless King by Maya Hughes. I read The Perfect Verse by her. She sent me a copy of that to read and review, and I loved it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, and so this one's actually one of her hockey romances, and they had it there, so I bought this. I shouldn't be buying more books. I have too many books that I need to haul for you guys over here. It's literally overflowing from where I let it fill up, so I need to do a haul really soon. But yeah, that's what I have. I'll probably read these 2 this week as well, but I'm gonna try to get to A Kiss at Midnight, but I really want to get to all the other books on my TBR. It's hard to be me. Hi guys, I'm a mess. I'm gross. I went to the gym, my hair's gross, my makeup's all come off. I'm gross, but I was gonna wait until tomorrow morning to show you this, but I can't. I need you to see my honest reaction to this book mail I just got. I'm finally like breathing normally. I opened the package, my heart literally stopped. My hand started shaking. Someone asked me, I'll go back. So someone emailed me, Jill, asked me if I had a P.O. box, said, can I send you a birthday gift? I don't have a P.O. box, but I was like, she seems nice enough. I don't think she'll stalk me, so I gave her my address. I was like, sure, why not? You can send me a birthday gift. That'd be really lovely. She said she had extra books on her bookshelves she already had copies of, and she thought I would enjoy them. Package was supposed to come Saturday. I get a slip in the mailbox saying, sorry, missed you. Here's your package, fill it out, and like, here's your slip, fill it out, and like, we'll figure your package out. My sister was home all day. They never rang the doorbell. So, cool post office. Filled out the form, said, sure, you can drop, oh, it was on Friday it came. Said you can drop it off on the 3rd, it's fine. Never came Monday, finally came Tuesday. You probably didn't even guess. You probably can't even guess what she sent me. I literally don't even want to touch these. I'm scared I'm gonna ruin them. I like feel like crying. I like almost started crying when I was opening them in front of my sister. In case you don't know, these are books 1 and 2, hardcover, in the Black Tiger Brotherhood series. Dark Lover and Lover Eternal. These 2 are the most hard to find in the series. They are currently out of print. Let's see when these were published. It says this was published in 2011. Year I graduated high school. I was definitely not reading the series. I don't know what year they stopped publishing them. This came out in 2012. And then they, for some reason, stopped publishing them. They go for over $200 on Amazon. I've talked about this numerous times. I never thought I would ever own these books ever in my life. I would never buy a book for over $200. I just could not convince myself to do that, no matter how much I love this series. You guys know, you've been watching me. If you've been watching me for the past year, I started reading book 2 in July of 2018. I read book 1 before that, and it was pretty good, and then I read book 2 and I was just like, I'm obsessed, and I read the entire 17 books plus the 3 spin-offs within a year, which is a lot. Even though I read a lot, that's a lot to dedicate myself to. I cannot believe someone would think of me and send these to me because they want to. I'm still in shock. I just want to hug these. I'm gonna meet J.R. Ward in September. I've seen her in person, but there was no meet and greet. It was just an event. And I don't even want to take these with me because I'm terrified of something happening to them. So Jill, thank you for like making my life. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is up there with my mom getting me a signed copy of Voyager from Diana Gabaldon. Like, this has me freaking out even more. Like, I am even more freaked out than I was when I opened that book on Christmas Day. The fact that she had extra copies, first of all, I'm just like, oh my god, like, that's amazing. That's amazing. And that you would send them to me. This community is honestly the best thing that's ever happened to me. I love being part of the book community. People are just so nice and so giving, and one of the best things ever for me was starting my blog in 2011 and then my YouTube channel consistently in 2015. My life is made. They're perfect. They're so pretty. Oh, and I have them now. You guys know how obsessed I am and how much this means to me. So I just want to share that with you. Even though I look atrocious right now. Thank you, Jill, for being the most amazing person ever. Ever. And these are going to go up on my shelves because that's where they belong. With my whole collection. Though I still need Vicious's book. I have to go out and buy that hardback. I think I have 2 hardbacks I don't own after these 2, which will be easy to find. So now I'm going to go order those hardbacks like right away so that I can have those on my shelves. But yes, I'm a happy girl. I'm so happy right now. I don't even know what to do with myself. I don't know what to do. I texted my group chat with Sarah, Lacey, and our friend Michelle right away, freaking out, and they freaked out with me. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. I honestly was like, are these real? Are these actually in my hands right now? Okay. But I just thought I'd share that with you. It has nothing to do with the readathon, but I'll talk about these in my book haul. But I wanted my immediate reaction to these. So, okay. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey guys, so it is almost 1. It's exactly 1 o'clock on Wednesday. I did a lot this morning, but I haven't really updated you. I just finished filming a book haul because I'm still trying to finish because at midnight I'm only halfway through. I'm on page 170 and this book is 350 pages long and I am not loving it that much. It's so far probably going to be a 3-star read. I really do want to finish it though because I want to count it for the readathon. I'm just going to have to power through the rest of it. Kayla finished it and she gave it 3 stars, 3.5 I think, but none of it's really making sense. Like, the beginning was so good. She had to pose as her stepsister to try to get the prince to give her permission to marry the guy that her stepsister wants to marry, and her stepsister can't go because she just got bit by her dog and it's all infected and gross on her mouth, so she has to go instead. And it was good until she arrived at the castle, and now I'm super confused about why the prince likes her and wants to marry her and is coming on to her, and I was like, dude, you guys just met. And they rehashed something that happened, something happened and it was funny, and then they had to talk about it at breakfast. I was like, I know, we just saw it happen. So kind of boring. The beginning was so promising. It is a Cinderella retelling. I'm not really enjoying it, but I'm gonna finish it today, and then I'm gonna read Offsides tonight, hopefully, as my read a book after 8 p.m. because it's super short. It's 150 pages, so I'm gonna read that. And that's my update for you. I will see you guys maybe later tonight, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. We'll see. Hey guys, it's Thursday. It's 4:30. I've had a busy morning. I went to my parents' house, sat around there for 3.5 hours, and then finished my book. And then I came home and then I was working on sleeps, and so now it's 4:30 and I did read some of my new book too. So I finished this. It was really bad. I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. I literally didn't care. The beginning was so good though, the first 50 pages. It was really like a Cinderella retelling, and then completely lost the Cinderella retelling for the literal rest of the book. I didn't really get the Prince Gabriel. I didn't get him. He randomly just started really like her and chase after her for no reason, and she was supposed to be imitating her stepsister, but everybody knew she wasn't her stepsister, and it was just okay. He was engaged to some Russian princess that he'd never met, so that was his whole drama. I literally couldn't care less after 150 pages. I was I still have 200 pages of this to read, so I trudged through it because I wanted to finish the buddy read, and Kayla gave it 3 stars, so she wasn't a huge fan either. It was just a huge miss. I'm surprised because I really like Eloisa James. This was a miss though, but it counted for, I know, buddy read, and I feel like it was one more. Maybe that's the only one this counted for. I think that is. This is only counting for 1 challenge for me, so that's going over over there for my wrap up and then probably gonna donate that. But I did start Highland Ecstasy and it's actually reminded me so much of Outlander. So the premise of this is that it takes place, well, the beginning takes place just after Culloden, and so our main character is the laird of his clan, and the English are coming to him saying you need to give up your rightful like ownership of your lands and your people, and you need to leave Scotland and we won't kill you. And so if he stays, they're gonna murder him, and he's really mad at the English because his brothers were in Culloden. He decided he wanted to stay neutral. That was the best decision for his people, to remain neutral and not get involved in this war, but his brothers went off to battle, and just like in Outlander, like they explained, his brother was wounded in the shoulder, and at the end of the battle, obviously the Scotland Highlanders lost. There were completely like twice as many British soldiers as there were Scottish soldiers. So his brother was wounded, not to the point where he was gonna die. He was just like, literally had a shoulder wound, but he was unarmed and they murdered him. So he's very mad at the British and he hates them. So it's really fun so far. So the premise is like he fakes his death, and so this woman now is coming back because her father took control of his people, and so it went to her when her dad died, so she's there to check everything out, and they hate her. They call her Sassenach too, which is from Outlander as well. Even though this came out I think the same exact time as Outlander did, it was published in 1993. Outlander was published around that time period, around those years. I was born in that year, so this came out before I was born, but I'm really enjoying it so far. It does have water on the cover, and it is a book I bought for less than $2 because it was 50 cents, I believe, at the Half Price Books Warehouse sale, and that is my favorite sale of the year, so it's going to be my favorite bookshop checked off too. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying this. I'm about 80 pages in, and it's pretty good so far, and I'm excited to see what the romance is going to be like, because nothing's happened yet, but it's going to be good. And I just like really love that cover a lot. So yeah, that's all I have to share right now. Not a lot. It's probably all I'm going to share with you today because I just have to read more of this. I'll probably update you tomorrow, and hopefully at the end of the day tomorrow. I don't really have a lot. I'm going to Shake Shack with my sister because they built one in my town, and it's my favorite place ever. I go there every time I go to DC and Florida. So they finally have it, and we haven't gone all summer. So we're going tomorrow, and I have to work out tomorrow, and that's all I have to do tomorrow. So yeah. Okay. I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it's Friday. It's about 11 a.m. I don't have too much to update you guys on. I am still in the middle of Highland Ecstasy. I just had a lot going on yesterday, so I didn't get to read a ton of this, and then I went to the gym this morning. Someone said I'm at the gym all the time. I try to go about 5 times a week. I love to eat, so I need to work out, and I just really like running, so yeah. So I go to the gym in the mornings during the summer, and then I go after school during the school year. So that's my life. But I went to the gym, I walked the dogs, and then I sewed some sleeves because they're going up on Sunday. And I do have something to say. I do have a subscriber whose birthday's coming up on the 20th, and she's actually from Portugal, so I think it's super cool that there's people from all around the world that are watching me. So to Inez from Portugal, happy early birthday. Thank you so much for watching my channel, and I do have a gift on the way to you right now, so make sure you check the mail for that. I just want to say thank you so much for following and watching, and your friend reached out to me asking if I could do anything for you, and I thought I would say happy birthday in this vlog. So happy birthday. I hope you have a great day. I know it's not for another week at least. I'm 10 days early because this is going up on the 10th, but I hope you have a great day. Just want to say happy birthday. Aside from that, I am gonna go to Shake Shack in about 15-20 minutes with my sister. We haven't gone all summer, and it's my favorite place ever, so we're going today. I'm super excited, and then I have a week left of summer until it's back to the school year, so I do need to go to my classroom a couple days. I do have to teach the new teachers our writing program next week, so I would have quite a busy week next week, but I'm reading this. I want to finish this today and hopefully get through some of the Story Bennett book I was reading. I read 5 pages and fell asleep. That's why the read after 8 p.m. is so hard for me, because then I don't start reading until I'm in bed, and then I get distracted by my phone and Instagram, so by the time I am ready to read, it's 10. So I fall asleep because I wake up early with my puppies. So yeah. I never get as much reading done as I want to, and I feel like last month I had an amazing reading month, and it's just not happening this month. But I am reading the Elle Kennedy Bad Apple ebook, and I'm about halfway through that, and I've been reading that at the gym, and I'm enjoying it so far. It is a actor who, a girl accidentally gets into his hotel room thinking she's meeting up with someone that she has a regular hookup with. It's not her regular hookup, it's him, and then he tracks her down because she's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, like come get her for a drink at my work to make up for it, like totally wrong person, and he can't leave her alone, and she is very dedicated to her schooling, her job, and her volunteering, so she doesn't have time for a boyfriend, but he kind of wants her. So it's super cute so far, halfway through. Nothing special, it's just like a fluffy, fun romance that she actually published in 2008, so it's been over 10 years since that book came out, and I love the new cover, so that's really good too. And I'm listening to the book 9, I think, in Ice Planet Barbarians, which is okay. I think it's 9. The one I'm on is when it's like the guy doesn't remember mating her, and so it's like kind of second chance romance because he was in an accident and can't remember anything. It's not my favorite so far, but that's what I'm listening to when I walk my dogs. So I'm currently in the middle of 4 different books, and it's the last day of the readathon, so we'll see how it goes. But yep, that's all I have for you. I'll update you later today after I have my delicious milkshake and cheesy fries. Hey guys, it's Saturday, so the readathon is officially over. Thank you so much to everybody who did participate in the readathon. It was a lot of fun. I love seeing everybody's tags on Instagram, and I only finished 3 books for the readathon. I really want to do more than that, but these take me forever to read, and they were all super long. They were all over 350 pages, so I was like trying to read fast, but I don't read historicals fast, and I read 3 historical romances. I did finish 2 ebooks on Saturday and Sunday that I was like halfway through already, so I was reading that, and then I've been reading another ebook, like I said, by Elle Kennedy, and then I listened to an entire audiobook and half of another one. So I did a lot of reading this week, but not for the readathon. And I tried to read at night, and I just kept on falling asleep. So I just finished these 3. I did get 3 bingos though, so that's really exciting. This one, it doesn't even have the cover on Goodreads. It's so old, and only 33 people have read this on Goodreads. I ended up giving it 3 to 5 stars. It was really good at first. It's after the Battle of Culloden, they're dealing with the politics between the British and the Scottish are being run out of Scotland, like the Highlanders are, because of the politics behind the Battle of Culloden and everything like that. And it was really funny because he was first acting like a ghost because he faked his own death, so nobody thought he was alive, and so our main character is the daughter of the guy that was like in charge of like the estate that this guy owned, and so she's coming to like oversee it, and she thinks that it's haunted, and then she sees him, but he's in a disguise, and so they pretend he's like this mentally damaged man who like was brutally beaten by the British, and so they mentally handicapped him, so he has to act that way, and then it goes from there. And so it was okay. It's definitely dated. It's got some tropes that like probably shouldn't be in a romance like you typically are from the 90s, so these historical romance kind of things, so there were some consensual questioning going on, but they always make it like the girl wanted it. Okay, so I gave it 3 to 5 stars, like after 300 pages. What else is supposed to happen? We still had 80 pages left, and so it was kind of slow moving. It was fun. It was a fun romance, but not amazing like The Highwayman was. 5 out of 5 stars definitely, 2 out of 5 stars to this one, and 3 out of 5 stars. So it was an okay reading week. I think I also wasn't reading like the best books, so 3 done. That's really all I have. Let me know if you participated or if you've read any of these and what your thoughts are, what your favorite historical romances are. I would love to hear. That's all I have. I know this vlog is boring. I've been in the same spot the whole time, but I haven't done anything fun, really. I just came back from my parents' house, so that was fun letting the dogs run around, but that's all I have. As always, thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.